Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of a Door versus Puddle of Acid that is still ongoing. So, last episode we had just saved the little boy, Miracon, I believe his name is. I don't know why I'm blanking on that, from the Harpies. Um, I never knew this was back here, I'm gonna be honest. My first 20 playthroughs, I guess because I play with controller. So I'm going to show you guys. There's that chest which usually has some goodies in it, and then you can keep going further back and actually go into the Harpy's nest. I did not know this was back here until I saw this in a short, I believe it was. It was either a short or on the subreddit, the Baldur's Gate subreddit. But yeah, there's a nice little ring in there that I usually end up feeding to Gale because he is in fact hungry. Always. And I'm kind and feed him rings apparently instead of boots. I know most people do intend to give him his shoes, which I'm sure he also likes his shoes. I just usually end up with way too many rings end game, so there's really no use in having all of them. We're going to speak to Donnie so that way we can get into the, I guess, dragon's lair. I do like Donnie, even though he doesn't really speak much. Hello. Just stare right past me. I don't know why he's a mute. I actually kind of want to look that up. Not right now, but... Thanks, Donnie, Mr. Grunts. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. We also have a high strength character, so we can just hop right across this gap here, no issues. I enjoy doing that. It's so much easier than... Well, you can also use Lae'zel's Enhanced Leap. She gets that fairly early on. And I think we have Gale with Enhanced Leap. I gave him a lot of ritualistic stuff, like buffs and whatnot. We might drop Gale soon for Karlach. I was planning on picking her up this episode. Where is Mole? There he is. She. Pretty sure Mole's a she. Not 100% certain on that, though. Oh, yes, we did. Those awful harpies. Oh, I completely forgot about your Arabella. We did save her, didn't we? My personal honor mode run almost just, didn't... It almost died. I beat all of Act 1, including the Hag. Got up to the last bit of the Underdark, where you go into Grimforage and do that entire area and the Ancient Forage and battle Mir. But I was up grabbing the powder keg. And, my character was really high charisma. I had, at least +9. I want to say it was +12 to deception. And, I immediately rolled a nat 1 and had no inspiration. Silly me thought it would be fine because my charisma was 20 at that point. But no, it was not. I had no inspiration, rolled a nat 1, and we all exploded. The only reason it didn't end was because we had Karlach in the team as a barbarian, so she had very high health. And she managed to tank it with 2 HP left. So yeah, if you're doing that conversation in honor mode, we're in this playthrough, we are 100% leaving people behind. 100%. Just one person's going in to speak to her. I know there's a way where you can sneak a Stereon back there to steal the keg from her so she doesn't explode herself. You're the best, Mircon. I love his story. Let's actually read that. No, I think it's this one. Yeah. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He's trying to spell climber there. He wanted to climb to the top and steal, like, the metal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. I don't know how he can spell adventurer, but not things like what and beach. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. A little redundant, but I love him. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again. Just like the adventurer. So cute. Again, I don't know how we can spell adventurer but can't spell again. And I also know that is the correct spelling of scared. That's not sacred. Yeah, that's it. Just the end. No, he's the best. My first time ever reading that note, I was like, oh, I need to protect this one. Okay, so we are at the this fight with the Woodwoads, because we're gonna wrap up with Kaga, so that way we can get Mole, that statue. I mean, I guess we could grab Mole, the statue, without wrapping up Kaga, but I usually like to kind of do them similarly. Oh. Of course they saw Lae'zel before anyone else. I was hoping to, like, switch to Lae'zel and get a sneak attack in before, well, she can't sneak attack. As soon as we get to level 5, we are dipping into Assassin with her. I miss sneak attacks so much. I really do. It's just a great way to open, especially in honor mode. Plus, then I can also get her expertise in lockpicking and everything, which would be huge. Because right now we don't really have a lockpicker. Oh yeah, summon. I also like starting the fight over here, by the way, just because then you're more in the face of all of these guys, these little mud things. So, whereas if you just walk into this fight, you're not only in a bunch of bad terrain that's in between you and everyone else, but you're also then very clumped up in a narrow corridor, and you're very far away from all of these mud guys, which makes it hard to kill them. Because if you kill the ancient ones that summon the young ones, what are we going to do here? Grasping arrow? Then it also kills the young ones. I'm sure you guys know this. Let's do this on you. And then action surge. Let's do... No, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this again. And we're going to aim on the other guy, if we can. Because that should kill both of you. Perfect. Alright, can we go any further? No. Alright, let's just rage with you, and then we're going to focus on this Woodwoad before he starts ensnaring all of us. Because their favorite thing to do is summon more difficult terrain. What does this do? Attack multiple targets. No, we just need a regular attack, thank you. I miss having the extra action. Okay, so this is not a good position to have Gale in right now. I guess let's try to push things away. No, not Scorching Ray. What even is... No. 30? 42? Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, we're definitely going to push things away with Thunder Wave. Yeah, okay, we're not getting our friend. Of course, he's saved. Let's still try to move away anyway. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, that might not have been worth it. Let's move you over here so that we were not clumped up as much, and give you a healing potion. You're about to summon a bunch of terrain, are you? Oh no, he just ran over here. 2 damage. That's not bad. There we go. There's our terrain. I'm surprised the other Woodwood didn't run over here to Shadowheart. Oh, we're completely entangled. Um, nice. We just did a regular attack there. I know I selected the grasping, but I wasn't super confident in it. And we're going to do this fight and then right into the Kaga fight, so I'd like to save some resources. Though I think I actually need to double check myself. I think that the Arcane Archer points refund on a short rest. It's not fair that, like, everything for a fighter refunds on a short rest, whereas everyone else it's like a long rest. The only other one that everything refreshes for is Warlocks. But then they also only have like 2 spell slots for most of the game. Yeah, let's move you away and let's use a firebolt. I don't like even bothering trying to attack the young guys. They don't do enough damage for it to really be worth it. Why did you reset that? I guess. Oh my goodness. Alright. Still, this is not too many enemies. This is easily doable. Let's go in with this. Yeah, we can hit both of them. Oh, nice. That's actually huge. Alright, let's move away. Anything else? No. We need to get her some bonus actions. I'm not really sure how to go about that, though. Let's shove you away. Alright. Do I want to do this? No, I don't think so. Let's just try this on this guy. Of course it was a miss. I wasn't really expecting him to hit that. He's not really built for melee. Oh, another! Another! Yeah, let's move you forward a little bit so we can get that other guy. Right here should be fine. Next level up, I think we're going to start multi-classing her into Druid for Starry form. Because the dragon Starry form is huge with the concentration bonus, plus getting the bonus action AoE radiant damage on her. Because we're going to build her kind of like a hybrid of Rad Orb and healing items. Thank you for the free attack there, little guy. No, nothing? Alright. Next level, we all get extra attack. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I don't think we're gonna level up from these fights. I think... So the plan is to go after Kaga, talk to Zevlor to get the gloves for Shadowheart. So that way when she heals stuff, we all get Blade Ward. Oh no, we already got the gloves for Shadowheart, didn't we? No, we didn't. Yeah, that's after Kaga we get that. Get the statue for Mole. And then I think we're gonna go pick up Karlach. Because I realized when we started that we still don't have Karlach in here. Yeah, let's just keep attacking this guy. Anything else I can do? Because that is such a bad... Oh, we actually hit. I was not expecting to hit at 30% chance. Now we Cloud of Daggers. This is a perfect Cloud of Dagger cluster here. Nice. I am so happy we did not lose concentration on that. Okay, good. So we're just down to the Wood. That is awesome. Firebolt? Nice. Nice miss. Wonderful. Cloud of Daggers does so much damage. It just ate away that guy's health. Salts of tree bark. Huh. I don't think we ever see that again in the game. I am stuck. Let's switch to you. We're going to... Yeah, we do have the gloves on her, I think, because she got blessed. No, the ring. We got the ring from Volvo. That's where we're getting that from. Yeah, I think her gear going into Act 2, I would like to have the Luminous armor on her, the Hellrider gloves, the Whispering Promise ring. Perfect, we got our letter. Alright. And let's also grab this chest from the Sparkle Hands. I really like putting the Sparkle Hands on monks. Mole needs this. We're going to send everyone to camp except for Gale because he has a fog cloud. Hello, Gale. Your time to shine. We're going to use fog cloud. So this has been glitching out for me lately. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah. Where it's only on top of the pedestal, the fog cloud. But we can fix this. You just jump on top of the pedestal till we're blinded. And then we're fine. We steal and we go back to camp immediately. It's been doing that for me ever since the latest patch, patch 8. So, oh, Gale's at the top. I'm totally going to keep accidentally selecting Gale instead of Tav. Anyone want to talk? No? No one? Alright, bet it is then. We have plenty of food. And we still haven't been in the Zerathim hideout. I totally mispronounced that, most likely. But there's a ton of food down in that hideout as well. Oh, why hello. She is beautiful. I don't know, I just like selecting all of the crazy eye makeup colors and tattoo colors on the Dream Guardian. It fits in with the background. I usually pick more vibrant hair. I struggle to play orcs. I don't know why. Yeah, let's mention the strange magic from Oltham, I think. I was very tempted to go with It's Worth a Shot because I think it's more like in character. Of just kind of being like a, no, I don't want the worm in my head, thank you. But I would hope that he would realize it, considering he's a mind flayer himself. The interesting thing about getting the hag to try to remove it is she mentions that it's Netherese magic. Which I thought the only existing Netherese magic is what's in Gale. Meaning there's more out there then. Or someone... Would someone else know how to create it once it was introduced into the world? I don't know. That's an interesting question that I don't think ever gets answered. And I'm not that well versed in D&D to kind of know like the full backstory of it. D&D lore is very dense and expansive. It's almost like it's been around for a very long time. Yeah, no, why? Why are you protecting me? Not how. I feel like she'd question her motives. I feel like my beard would get stuck in those spikes all of the time. Like, that seems like it'd be annoying on her outfit. Like, I'd imagine that's why she has her hair up, so it doesn't get stuck on the spikes. And those spikes look very sharp, too. I'm surprised she hasn't trimmed her beard on them. I think we'd ask more like, what is going on over there, not how can I help you, right? Yeah, no, we'll just ask. To Moonrise, I know. Though you can't tell us that. I think Halson? Yeah, he's the only one that knows, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not ready. I mean, we can take on the Goblin Camp. I think we're going to take on the Gnolls, because I know I could do them at level 4. And then after that, we'll go to the Goblin Camp and use the outside to level up before we go inside and take on the big bads. Scratch! You need a scratch. The best boy. You look dirty. I'm assuming this is the lighting. And not that you're actually dirty. But so cute. My face is always terrifying when I pet him. Just the shadows. It doesn't look right. Alright, let's exit. I don't think I have anything to self-buff. I'm pretty sure that's all Lae'zel and Gale. Not Lae'zel, Shadowheart. We'll go in and speak to Kaga. Is someone not following us? Yeah, someone's not following us. And that someone would be Gale. Oh, he thinks he's the statue now. He's like, no, they're worshipping me. I must remain here. Alright, I'm gonna buff everyone and I will see you guys inside. Alright, Kaga, come here. I have words for you. Oh, hold on. Shadowheart is in fact being terrified of wolves. The poor thing.
Noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor.
Well, I think that they're quite adorable and I quite enjoy them. They are very fluffy and the best. But I do understand being terrified of them. Poor girl. Yeah, okay, so after dealing with these two, I promise not to make you deal with any more. She's like, too, where's the other one? One of them's currently a rat. So yeah, I have nothing else to ask you. Alright, Kaga. She's like, no, I hate you. You were rude to me. I'm like, well, I know who you work for. And that would be the rats. Sorry, shadow druids. Why disguise themselves as rats, though? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. if they need to maintain a watch on her. But then why are they leaving notes on a random tree all the way out in the middle of nowhere? If they're just around her as rats all of the time. That bird statue didn't look too happy at you guys being here. It looked quite menacing in the background, not gonna lie. So dirty. I guess they have been being rats in the mud. Forget it, rat. You can explain yourself. No, we'll just give him the letter. Most straightforward. Let him see the evidence for himself. So I know him and Kaga trained together, but I can't tell what Wrath's age is. Initially I thought he was older, but I don't know about that. I know elves live significantly longer. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have a -1 to both of these. Yeah. We're gonna attempt to persuade. I doubt it's gonna go terribly well, but we can attempt it. Oh, okay. That went wonderful. 19 is very solid. I don't know what I say. I think you don't know what you're saying or doing. I think you're just scared. Oh, we have a half-wood elf option of reading the things that I read earlier to her. Oh, we're actually going to read them out loud. Damn straight. We didn't invite the shadows in here, girl. She's like, I'm scared, so I'm going to turn to the dark arts. We just kind of give her a slap of reality. Still, I don't forgive her for trying to imprison Arabella and kill her via snakes. Let's actually aim for you. We do not do much damage. We're gonna need to grab the Titan bow before we go into the goblin camp. The Titan string bow. Because it'll add the strength modifier, and then we can hold the Club of Hill Giant strength that we got from the Underdark to get decent strength. Because right now she doesn't really have any. Let's go over here, and we're going to do our special little cleave thing. Yeah, there we go. Hit both of you. Yeah, we're just going to run over here. Oh, there's your other wolf. No wolves today. We promise Shadowheart none. Oh no, Kaga's moving. She always uses Moonbeam, and then poor Silver, the wolf, runs right into it and immediately dies. Every time I do this. Okay, that's not terrible. Silver is closer to someone else, so hopefully we don't run right into it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Kaga, just don't move the Moonbeam. Please. Do we do Guiding Bolt? We don't need to heal up anyone. No one's taking that much damage. We'll just do a Firebolt. Why did I need to move for that? Okay, if you're just gonna move, just go stand right next to them then. Gale. Let's Ray of Frost Olin, so she can't move very far. We missed. Oh, nice hold person. Lae'zel's turn. 98% with advantage. Please crit. I think it's a guaranteed crit. No, it's not a guaranteed crit. They really like getting opportunity attacked. Granted, most of them seem to be ranged. Oh no. Not ensnared. Nice. Big damage. Nice. Alright, that's one down. 2 to go. Both of them are hurting. Oh, another wolf again. Oh, poor Shadow, she's sitting right next to it, too. Oh, yeah, of course, we move the moonbeam. As long as Silver doesn't run into it. I love Silver. I've seen shorts of people cuddling with Silver. I still have not figured out how to be able to do that. I want to see it for myself. I don't know if it was like a mod that they had installed. Probably missing. Yeah, missing. Ray of Frost is just never very accurate for me. Should we move in a little closer? Yeah, let's move in a little closer so we have a better angle on this. Nice. Oh, awesome. She died, so we're down to just one. Easy, easy fight. Coming into this, I was actually a little bit stressed that we'd fail the conversation with Kaga, and then this turns into probably one of the most difficult fights in Act 1. Because it's literally us and like 2 other people and Wraith against everyone else down here. Alright, we need to loot. Give me all the loot, and then we'll speak to Kaga. Yeah, you certainly did prove him right, didn't you? I'll be nice to you. We'll play nice now. Zevlar and his people. They can stay now, right? Because we feel guilty. Awesome. Easy, easy. Yeah, we'll ask how they found you. I'm just always covered in blood. Makes sense for a barbarian. My Dark Urge is like a ranged character, so technically they should never get blood on them, but somehow always manages to. I think that's just a Dark Urge thing, though. Look at Silver back there. It's so nice seeing her still alive, or him still alive. No, so cute. Sorry, Kaka, I've gotten completely distracted. I don't actually care about anything you're saying, I'm not gonna lie. You tried to murder a child, and then basically kill the entire grove. Like, literally, effectively, what she was doing is known to destroy circles and kill people. Mole! Mole, I have something for you. There she is. After this, we're gonna go talk to, you just take it, because, you have one of the strongest rings in the game as a reward. Which is ironic, because every other ring that is in your possession is kind of useless. Well, I guess the Ring of Ants, I think it's called. Very good against ants. Not that they're ever an issue. I should actually go through some gear. We'll put that on you, just so that way you always have advantage, because, You do have the bow with the sparkle. You get the lightning charges for the extra little bit of damage. Um, I guess we'll put this on you. Might as well equip it on someone. It's a ring I like having in my back pocket because it adds +1 to religion and arcana, which you need for like Act 3 with Shadowheart. Zevlor, you have a very good pair of gloves to give us. Yeah, Kaga's agreed to stop the ritual. I like how all of the different characters say, like, different gods. Of, like, oh, bless this god. Because Damien does that too. I think he says, is it Tiamat he says? Oh, I'm forgetting. What's with that judgmental look, Lae'zel? Oh, I know, we're helping people instead of getting the tadpole out of our heads. I know. The horror. Yeah, I'm not escorting you. I have more important things to do. Slaughtering goblins, on the other hand? Perfect start to a D&D adventure. Yeah, I can kill them. Slaughtering things? Well, I should say boinking things. That is a barbarian specialty. I'm very good at smacking things with sharp objects. Alright, let's give her your new gloves. Your new fancy gloves. So now her healing should... No, nope, nope. See, I told you guys I would do that. I just automatically go to the top of the list. Where to next? I guess we can go grab Karlach now. I think that was the last thing on my to-do list for today. Let's actually go through the gear. And start getting better gear on everyone, because literally everyone is still wearing their starting gear, which is not good. You can have that. We also haven't really gotten any good gear, though, to be fair. Nothing, like, amazing. I mean, we do have Pallor Alv, which I would like to put on someone, but I don't really have someone to put it on. I guess myself we could put it on. But then my first turn would be activating it and then activating rage and doing nothing else. Yeah, this is better on you. We need to get your dex up a little to 14, but that's a huge investment if we're going to be using this gear on her. Dex is like one of the hardest things to get up in this game. Like, yeah, there's the gloves of dexterity, but beyond that, strength, there's tons of other things. There's that elixir that you can get in Act 2. Multiple perks, or feats, not perks, feats. Increase your strength by 1. We're gonna need to get my strength much higher than it is. Definitely want... I guess we'll put the Amulet of Misty Step on you, even though we did the Boots of Speed. Just because having movement on your healer is so huge for being able to position her to get the most amount out of the healing. Like, if someone needs healing, they need healing. I also use this. My honor mode run that got the furthest in this game prior to patch 8 used this staff. I had a healer that had this staff, and they would just spend the first turn buffing everyone. Okay, you're not proficient with Power Av, because otherwise I would give her that. And it just helped us hit. We were landing critical hits so much easier. Because what that stuff does is it lets Bless give everyone a plus 2d4 instead of 1d4 when you use Bless, and it also gives a plus 1d4 to, or 2d4 to spellcasting as well. So it's huge. Alright. Karlach. My favorite. She's definitely going to be on our team. I think we might replace her or Gale with her. Just because the next few fights are going to be... like, we're going to need more melee DPS. Actually, I don't know if we're going to go take on the paladins quite yet. Oh, Gale's worried face back there. She is in fact on fire. Lae'zel looks just like absolutely entranced. She's like, wow, buff fire lady. Just everyone's faces. We're definitely not gonna threaten you. I guess we'll go with, yeah, it seems like you have a lot of enemies here, and you seem pretty friendly. Yes, the, Blood War. That would be the worms in our head. They're awful. They're very powerful, though. It is hard on an honor mode run not having them. So I think we are going to be using them this playthrough. I'm Tav. I feel like that's what she would say. She'd be like, I'm Tav. Strong barbarian lady. We are kin. This is why we need Karlach. I might switch her off of Barbarian. Just because Barbarian starts kind of falling off late game. But that's going to be a later problem. 2 Barbarians early game is very powerful. Very powerful. Around level 6 is where Barbarians start struggling a little bit. Speaking of which, we're probably going to multi-class into Fighter. Probably Battlemaster. Because Eldritch Knight we can't use anything from. Arcane Archer's not great for a melee character. And the Battlemaster Riposte? The one where if someone misses an attack against you... yeah, Shadowheart, yes. The one if someone misses an attack against you, you get a free opportunity attack in against them. Yeah, we'll swap Gale out with you. We kind of still need the heals from Shadowheart, and it's hard to go without the ranged damage, especially with the Null fight. Let's level you up. Yes, that's level 2. We're not really going to change anything with her right now. And we're going to stick with... I usually do Wild Heart for the extra movement, but I think we're going to go with the Berserker. Just because I know that it's been very contested between Berserker and Giant Barbarian, so I'd kind of like to get my own opinion on that within the same playthrough. And we'll get alert on you, just because I don't think we have anyone with alert yet, and we kind of need someone with it, at least one person. Alright, I think we're going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.